Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third episode of the 7 days, not 7 weeks, 7 days, 7 websites. In this episode, let me show you, we're going to build the next challenge in our quest to conquer front-end mentor. And I think, yeah, this is it. This is the website we're going to attempt and hopefully build in today's live stream. Look at it. It has basically, it looks a lot like the one we did the other day, but has different colors and a new section here. Although I'm thinking if we could at least use the footer here and try to make it faster. Hello everyone from the live stream. Say hi if you are alive. Hello Jay, hello Cord to Duo. Hello Black Ghost. Thank you for helping with suggestions. Let me know if the sound is right. I did some settings. Well, I changed some settings and it should hopefully be better this time. Hey Flavio, Halil, welcome everybody. Alright, I went ahead, let me send you actually the link first. Hello Ismail. This is the challenge we're going to attempt today. I went ahead and I downloaded already and open it with VS Code. Alright, let's see. Everything seems fine. All good, awesome. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Coding Garden. Yeah, he's live and I'm sorry I couldn't catch his live stream. We had an overlay on our live streams. Too bad. Hello, Bruno. Hello, JavaScript will rule. Yes. All right. So let's see. We're going to open the design so we can see it all the time. Develop Finder. All right. And I'm going to open it here so we can see it. Can we zoom in? Awesome. So we can. All right, good. Now, let's see what we have. We have a header section, which has a navigation. Then we have heading, text, and a little form here, and the image. So pretty much what we did before. Hello, Modibo. Hello, Cyrus. Welcome to the live stream. I'm very curious. Give me a second. Where is here? Hello, Ivan, Toast. Welcome. So CJ is live. If you don't know him, you should definitely go and subscribe to his channel. He does live streams like I do. How can I share his channel? Okay, here. He also helped with the 7 days, 7 websites website. Sounds fun. 7 days, 7 websites website. And look at that, we have 150 submissions so far. A lot of submissions. We even have submissions for day 7, which is crazy. I will go through all of these and see which is the best. So today we're at day 3. Let's see. Oh boy, so many submissions. This is what we built yesterday. And whoa, actually this is for the first day, so 2 days ago, and this is what we built yesterday. This was pretty simple. Hello Rahul, welcome. All right, so let's keep on going with our own challenge. That's fun. All right, So we have an image. As I said, we have a header here. Then we have this section which has, not sure if you can see here, it has a bit of a border radius or something. We need to see if they provide this image for us. And here we have again a title, a text, a link, and we have this interesting box which we'll build, and then again the form section and the footer. The footer I think I'll copy from the first challenge. Should be fine if we do that. Alright, so for those of you who don't know about the 7 days 7 websites challenge, you can join at any time. I started it 3 days ago, but as you saw, a lot of people already submitted for many days, which is fine, I guess. I just hope they built it now. They just they don't just submitted something they had. So will you be using Tailwind CSS? Not today. Not today, but probably not today because I need to hurry. I have like 1.5 hours to build it, so I won't try something kind of new. I know my way around Tailwind, but still I need to check the documentations often. So I'm going to do it my old way of doing the CSS, but maybe tomorrow or on Sunday we can try Tailwind CSS. That will be a fun one. All right, let me, oops, that should be there. Let's open this with a live server. All right, as you can see, we already have the entire text. We just need to structure our HTML. Let's open that, open the style guide, and let's create the style.css, which we're going to use, and now we can close the Explorer. Okay. Do I have to learn CSS if I use CSS a lot? I don't use CSS, so I don't want to say no, but I don't use it that often. I just use it in the project, so yeah. All right. Let's see what we have here. So header, as I said, the navigation, good with the link. All right, then we have this section, this form section, and the footer. Now everything is centered with a container as usual, and we have 2-column layout, so that can be easily done with a bit of flexbox as we did before. All right, let's get this into HTML. Now, feature stem singing, these are the nav ULs. So let's wrap everything in the header. Well, the header in the header. We have this, the form, the text, and the form below. Get started is this button. All right, so everything here should be in the header. Now we're going to have that container, which will keep everything centered. So let's move that in. And here the first thing, we'll have a nav with an image. Let's see, images, and we need the logo. All right. And on the right, we're going to have an UL, li times 3, and bigger than a, so we'll have 3 links. All right, like that. Okay, now we can put this here. So this goes down, oops, in the third one, and this goes here. Awesome. It won't look very indented now because I don't want to save. If I save, all the text will mush up here, and I won't I will have a hard time to figure out what is what. Okay, so the footer will go away. We don't need their footer, and we don't need their style here. Let's import our style from style.css. All right, so that's it with the nav. Now we have a heading, but this is in a flex, and we'll have a div which will have a heading, and we'll put this in a heading. and then a paragraph, and we'll put this in the paragraph like this. All right, so that's the first div, which will be on the left, and on the right we'll have the image, that big image. Let's see, images and illustration. Illustration 1. Header image. Let's try that. Oh, okay. I forgot this text and I forgot the form. So let's add the form, which will have an input and a button. All right, form, input, oops, and a button. All right. Easy one. Liam, someone around? Liam. Thank you everyone for joining. I won't have that much time to check the chat, so I will just leave like 10 or 15 minutes at the end if needed to answer your questions. As I said, I am in a bit of a hurry, so we need to get this website up. Alright, so the input. Now the input has a placeholder saying enter your email. Alright, good. Now for saving, we should have this header, the text, the form, and the image. Good. Now that's done with the header. Let's go to the second section. We can even say a section tag. We have a container inside, and now this. Let's see, is this the same height? Around 35. Yeah, so that's H1, but now we shouldn't have too many H1s on the page. So I will use H2 because we should only have one H1 on the page. That's what the rules say. Okay, stay productive. Okay, and we have 2 paragraphs here, so let's move this. Oops. All right, 1 paragraph and the other. And now let's move them up here in our div container. Okay, good. And let's wrap container. Okay, but we use here a flex element. So let's do the same and have a div. Let me remove the space here so they'll go in one go. Now we can move them here. All right, so this will be the left div, and on the right div we'll have the image again, this image. Oh, actually we have some more. Okay, let me add the image quickly and then we can see what's happening. Section image. All right, so we have this link which goes here. It's a link. All right, which goes nowhere, I guess. Okay, and we have this, how should we call it? Testimonial box or something. So let's create that testimonial box. And we put inside the text, this text, as a text, a paragraph should work. All right, and we have an image, a header, and another small tag or something for this. So underneath there, let's do user info, and on the left we'll have the image, which will be avatar testimonial. All right, This will be user. And on the right, we'll have h4 and maybe a small tag. Okay, and we can put the name in the h4 and the small tag in the role in the small tag. All right, so now that should be done with the this section. We have the title, the text, the link, the testimonial, the image, and its name, and the position. All right, that's done with that section. How to move the text fast? I use Alt key and up and down, and you can move where you want. All right, now the next section. We will need to add some classes to this section so we can use the different colors, and here we'll have some kind of background color and background image. But for now, let's use the same container, flex. The container will keep it in a certain width, and the flex will push it around. It will create columns. All right, so heading 2, put this in the heading 2, put it in a div like that. This will be the left div, and we also need the text help you. Okay, this text should go here in a paragraph, and on the right we'll have another form. Now this time the form is different because we have full width and the button is like that, which is interesting, and also the design of the input is different. Not sure why they did this, but oh well. This will go here, button, and we'll have an input. And let's make this a form then. Input text. Well, actually, both of them I'll email. Placeholder, and they say just an example. Example@example.com. All right, let's format this. And for the footer, I'm just going to copy a footer we have in another project, because that's the most complicated part to cover to create the text for, because we have a bunch of ULs and we already did it. So we have a UL here with 4 allies, here another UL, and here we have a different UL which has the circles. All right, and the logo here, which is white. Okay, well, actually, let me copy that. You know what? No, we'll do it at the end. Let me write a to-do here. Add footer from other project. We could had all the project copied and just change the style, but I wanted this part to be from scratch. Alrighty. Now that should do it for the HTML. Let's see. So now we need a class for this to have a color, because now they're all sections. So let's add a class of light purple. This is also lighter purple. Let's check the style guide. They sure give us the colors: accent, neutral, typography, primary colors. Okay. Cyan blue, gray. I guess they're not purple. So one of the hardest things is to just came up with a name for your classes. Blue, I guess. Bluish. And the other one will be light bluish. The best class name. All right, so now with that we should Let's change this to email. We should be done with our HTML. Everything should be in place. Now let's move to the CSS. We want box sizing to be border box, and on the body we're going to need some fonts. Google.com. Let's see. Railway and Open Sans. Railway. We need 400 and 700 for the bold. So 4 and 7. And we need Open Sans. Only the 400. Alright. Let's get the import and put it here in a CSS. Oops. Alright. And use it. Fonts, family. Which one is the prime font? So this is headings, calls, header, and the body. So the body is Open Sans, and railway will be used on something else. So Open Sans, sans serif, let's use it for default. All right, so you can see now the change is the font is changing. Now for the container, as usual, let's use a width of 1200 pixels, a max width of 100%, and let's add a padding 20 pixels all around. Okay, and we need to center it, so margin 0 auto. Alright, now this should be centered all the time. Okay, good. Now on the images, we don't want them to go bigger than the content, so max width 100%. Alright, now our flex class will be display flex, and this will already start to push the content to the right where we need it. Okay, and flex the div children's of the flex element, the direct children's, I guess, better. We want them to be flex 1, so we'll take up 50% of the width. Okay, let's see, we don't have div everywhere. So flex, this has div and div, okay. Flex, this has div and div, alright. And this flex has div, div. Oh, no, this has div, and this is the form. Alright, let's put this in a div. Okay, too many divs here. What happened? Okay, so the container, we have the section, then the container, then this flex, which shouldn't end here. Alright, so this flex, okay, not there, that should be the container. We have a div paragraph, okay, close the div, this should then, okay, that should be there actually. Close that div and close another div. Alright, so the flex now, yeah, thank you indentation. Good. So everything seems to be halfway through, which is good. Now on the nav, let's see what we have, an image and UL. Okay, let's go to the nav styling. So the nav will also be display flex, which will push them there, align item center, and justify content space between. And now it will push the links here to the right. Okay, let's see what we have here. So the header doesn't have a background color, it's white, which is okay. Now let's style these. So the nav UL, let's think. Let's make it display flex. Everything's better with flex. Now they are next to each other. Let's remove the padding on the UL. List title type should be none. Alright, and we remove the dots. And now the nav allies should have a margin left 20 pixels. maybe more, 30 pixels. All right. And the links, so NavUL links, color. Let's save this color somewhere. So we have primary, very dark blue. Let's use this and on the body. All right. And for the links, seems that that's the color. So let's use it there too. And text decoration, none. All right, so we have that. Are you using a plugin for auto-completion? It's Emmet on VS Code, emmet.io. Let me see it here. I think that's the link. And it helps me to HTTPS. Yeah, okay. Looks right. It helps me to have the properties here. I guess I'm not sure if it's Emmet or if it's VS Code for this. Probably, nah, just check it out and you'll see. All right, the navigation has some margin here, so let's add some margin. Top and bottom, so maybe 30 pixels. All right, so a bit spaced. Goody. Now, what I noticed is that this is display flex. Let's add flex wrap for the responsiveness, where we're through stretch, it will go on the second row. And I want the line item center. Okay, so now the text here is centered. Maybe the font size should be 1.2 ems, so it will grow on all of these. You can see now that this is H1 and this is H2, and here they are the same, but usually you won't have just one H1, so that's why I don't want to add another one, although it looks pretty similar in the design, but we won't follow the design this time on that regard. Good, so that's that. Let's style the form. Now the button the button is the same, but the form here is different, which I well, the input, sorry, which I don't really like that much. Why it's here, why then they're not? Okay, I don't like it because it will be a bit harder to, well, we'll need a different class, and one will be with 100% and the other one will be not 100%. Okay, let's think. So the form, we have the input and we have the button. This will be the form section. The reason why I'm thinking now is that usually you have to look at the design and see what are the components which have similar styles, because you need to keep track of that in order to have the least amount of copy and pasting in your CSS. So if you see something is similar, just create a class and then paste it in for both of the components, so that you are doing the dry principle. Don't repeat yourself. Good. So the input, what we want. We have a border, probably that black color. We have some padding, 15 pixels maybe. Yeah. Okay. And also, oh, I forgot something else, but I'll do this now and then do the other thing. Border, 1 pixel solid, and we want this dark color on the border. Let's add a padding of 15 pixels all across, and a little bit of border radius. You can see there, maybe 2 pixels, 2 pixels, like that. Let's see how that looks now. All right, getting better. Let's use the same thing here, and the button will be the blue color, which is bright blue. Accent, yeah, probably that one. So background color, this bright blue. So now the border, let's don't, well, actually let's leave the border on button and make it the same color. All right, good. Now the color should be white on the button. Awesome, awesome. We need to add, let's see the style guide again. Headings, call to action, header, navigation. They have this for railway font. So headers, which we have H1 and H2. H1 and H2. They have the font family of railway. Okay, and the header also. Oh, the header navigation. Header navigation. Is it the navs here? Okay. So the navs font family. Alright, I guess. They seem to have a bit more margin left, so let's make it 50 pixels. Alright, good. Good. Now let's fix this form, which should go across almost entirely. Yeah, this is another hacky thing, so I will make it the form. Let's make it display flex and have the input, form input. Well, actually we only have these inputs, which is fine. Let's make this flex 0.7 and make this flex 0.3. Yeah, so now they take up that much space, and maybe add a margin left here of 10 pixels. All right, so as you can see now, they don't go up here in the design 100%, but that will be tricky to do, so we'll keep it like this. And now for the images, actually, let's make it with 80%. Okay, no, I don't like that. Although we need some spacing there between. Okay, let's do the trick we did before. So the div first child will have a margin right, 20 pixels, and the div last child will have a margin left. So now we're creating some space here inside between the columns. All right, so now that looks a bit better. Okay, read my comments. Not sure what you mean. Which comments? Okay, so that's pretty decent. Now the text here looks a bit bigger. Don't like that. Let's make it just 1.1. All right, this looks a bit better now. We won't do pixel perfect. We will try to keep it as clean as possible code-wise. All right, so that's done with the header. Let's see how it looks on bigger screens. Okay, I'd say it's decent. Now let's move to this section. We want for this section to have a background color, and we have that background, let's see, background curve desktop, background curve mobile. Let's see how we're going to use that. Oops. So here we have the other section, light bluish, which is pretty funny. So let's use this. We'll make a background color of, come on, of light grayish blue, light gray. Oh, I guess light gray is this color. Doesn't seem light gray. Let's add it and see how it looks. That will be the, yeah, so it's not light gray. And I just saw that on the body we have some margin there we don't need. So let's remove that. All right. So it's definitely not light gray. Light grayish blue. Probably this one. All right. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Now, for this one, we also need to add that curve there, which probably is just the curve. Let's see. Background image. I want to see that image's curve. And I probably won't see it because I have a background color. But yeah, you can see now that is just the curve. So in order to have the curve on top, let's do something. We're going to push this down with 50 pixels or so. Maybe let's do 100 pixels. All right, and we're going to add that that image on the after or before. I guess they're both the same. So no content, but we want the background image to be that, and we need a height 15 pixels and a weight of 100 pixels, 100%. Okay, now this won't show yet because it's probably around here. So we're going to do position relative on the parent. This is the parent of the before. And now here we're going to do position absolute, top 0, left 0. It will put it right here. But if we do top minus 50 pixels, it should be there. Nice, nice, nice. What we need to do now is background size, cover, and we should have the nice curve on top. Okay, it's a bit down here. Let's see. Move it up more, but then it will be a space. So let's give it a height of 60 pixels. All right, that looks better. So now it's not cropped there at the end. Okay, so that help us with the curve there, which is nice. Looks like this section has more padding. I guess we could add, so the light bluish, let's add the padding, 50 pixels, 0. All right, so we have now more padding there. Good. Let's style this. Let's give it a class because other links don't have this color class, so green. And if we have a link, don't like to add it here, somewhere up here. Let's add the green class. And this will be color. What's the green class? Grayish, cyan. Really? They didn't give us the green color? Come on. I guess then, you know what? Then we'll just give it our own color and it should be fine. So all the links, all the links should have this color. H1, okay, A tags, color this. All right, so now it should have that color, which is fine. Do we have the icon for the arrow? Yeah. Let's add the icon for the arrow and we should be done. So where is it? Here? No. Where are you? Okay, here. And we have image, images, icon, arrow. But this will be green, which is not good. Actually, we could solve that by just going inside this SVG and finding out what's the fill, I guess. Okay, fill, this one. Make this white, it will be white. Okay, but I guess that it won't work with HSL. Oh, but we have the color here. Haha, good, 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 good. We can use this. So now we have that link be green. Awesome. So eventually we found our green. Good. Now that's good. Let's style the testimonial part. Testimonial. So we have the testimonial box, which is background color white. Like that. What we want? We have some padding. 25 pixels. Okay. We have that icon there. Do we have it here? Email, phone, codes. Yeah. So let's add it in the HTML. Testimonial box here. Image. Quote. Okay. Quote. This should actually say arrow. Alright. Now we have the codes there. Perfect. The testimonial box, paragraph. Let's add. It seems like it has some letter spacing there. Letter spacing 2 pixels. Nah, too much. 1. Alright. And it shouldn't be this, shouldn't be that big. Let's make it smaller. 360. Don't like to use fixed width, but let's see how it looks. Yeah. Line height. All right. And the font size, it's 14 pixels or smaller. Yeah. Good. Okay. Shouldn't testimonial be slider? It's not a slider now. So we won't do it a slider. Now the width, I will do it 50%. 80%. So now we're working with percentage. And let's make it margin top 40 pixels. Alright, good. It has a box shadow and also the button. I just realized we don't have a box shadow on the button here. Need to add it. So let's add it first here. Box shadow. Oops, box shadow. 0, 0, 10 pixels RGBA 0.3. Okay, that's too much. 0.15. Okay, that looks nice. And let's add the border radius. 5 pixels. Alright, that looks pretty decent, maybe even less opacity. Okay, now let's add this box shadow on the button. Good, good, good. And now let's style this part. So that is the user, how do we call the class? User info. User info. This will be flex. User info image should be small, 30 pixels, 30 pixels, and border radius 50%. Okay, maybe more. Let's make it 50 pixels. Okay. Now the user info, we have an H4. Let's remove the margins. Okay, that's actually even smaller. And it has a bit of a margin. Let's add the margin on the image. Margin right, 10 pixels. Okay, now let's make this font weight bold, 700. Okay, and the H4, let's add the same font family. All right. Now it's pretty good. Don't like the paragraph, it's a bit too small. Let's see. We leave it like this. Yeah, too big. Let's use an H5. See how that looks. Nah, let's leave it. H4. H4 will be. Although it's not perfect, but it's fine. Maybe we should push it a bit down. So user info, margin top, 10 pixels. 20. All right. It's fine. Pretty decent. I'd say pretty decent a lot of time. Okay. Let's go to the next section, which is bluish. So the bluish section, well, actually is the I don't have a name, so bluish will be bluish section, testimonial, light bluish. Okay, so we have a bit of a structure there, and the color will be what? This color, which is moderate cyan. No. Oh, this is that color. Okay, thank you. So then bright blue. I don't know the color, so no, that's not. I will do Nia. I will do that. Just when we go, basically the responsive will be easy because we made it to be easy with Flexbox. Light grayish blue, light gray, desaturated blue. Maybe this one. Yeah, that's the one. And now the color here should be white. Okay, let's add some padding around. Make it bigger. And yeah, as you can see here, this form, more padding. All right. And the padding on the container, let's make that bigger also. Okay, 30 pixels. All right, push it a bit to the center. On the bluish here, we have a form, and in that form, we have an input. Let's make that flex one. Okay, and the button there, Let's see what we did here. I should push it. Now it won't. Okay, so the input 0, 7, display flex, bluish form. Let's make it flex wrap. Will that fix that? No. Then flex container, flex direction column. That will do it. But now the button takes up a lot of space. So yeah, this is why I didn't like the thing they did. We need to do a lot of fancy, not fancy stuff here. Okay, and they should have margin 0. Well, actually, margin top 20 pixels, 0, and yeah. All right. So that's close. Let's add box shadow on the input. And apparently this input doesn't have a border radius or border, so border none. As you can see, we styled this input based on the section it is, which is, oh well. Okay, I see that the font is not the same, so what's the font? Railway, we didn't use that, so let's use that on the input and on the button. And make it 700. Alright, now that should do it pretty much. The placeholder doesn't look right on the input, so input, placeholder, color. We can use the light gray now. Alright, so that's maybe the font size on this should be bigger a bit. Nah, too much. 14 pixels. Okay, and the input doesn't have font weight 700. You can use this extension so you won't have to rename both ends of the tag name. Which extension? Not sure what you mean. Auto close tag? Auto rename. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, maybe that would be a good idea. Okay, so we kind of have the design. It's not pixel perfect, and I won't go for pixel perfect now. Let's add the footer. And for that, I'm going to open, well, actually, you know what? We will push this to our Netlify project. So let's do that now. We put the project here, change it to Fylo landing page, clean this up, and let's open this project in VS Code now. Basically, this project has all the websites, including the one we just did. Okay, and the reason I added it here because we can take the footer from this project, Huddle landing page, which is pretty much the same as we want it to be here. Okay, and we put it in this one. Let me close this. Okay, the footer. The only thing it has in extra here is this text, and the logo is white. Well, we created the white logo in this one by changing the SVG. So let me copy this here. Now that should work. Let's save it and open it again with with live server. And we should see a footer. All right, look at that. But the footer now doesn't have the styling, so let's copy that too. Style CSS here. We have all the footer classes. All right, and we can move them here. Footer styling. Okay, so the background color, the color on it, the styling of the ULs, the social media, the circles, and all that. Now look at that. This looks interesting. Not yet perfect. And look at that. We have the huddle icon, not the Fylo. Okay, so that's not good. This white is not good. Delete it. And we're going to take our own logo, which has some colors. Copy paste it here. Change this to logo white. And let's see. This logo has black and pink, and we need those to be white and white. So we need to find those colors. This one, probably. And let's find another fill. This one. So now if we save, this should have the Fylo with the white. Awesome. Okay, we don't have the font awesome icons there, so we need that too. Let's get the link from the other project and put it in our HTML. This is the link for the style sheet of the font awesome library. All right, so now if we add that, we should see the links. Okay, the only thing. Okay, so they have about us, jobs, press, and blog. About us, what I said, jobs, press and blog, Okay, and we have contact us, terms, privacy. Contact us, terms, privacy. Okay, terms, privacy. All right, we changed those. Now we need to see why our design doesn't look like we want to. Something I had in the other project which now looks off. And here we don't have the copyright, so we can remove that. Okay, and the color of the footer, let's not forget about that. Still some changes to do, but it's much easier than writing it from scratch again. On the body, let's use this. Not sure, this is the color. Yeah, that's the color. Now we have a lot of padding. Let's remove that. Okay, we still need a bit. So instead of 180, let's put 50. All right, and let's see why it doesn't work like we want it. So we have the flex align start. Okay, we don't have the align start class. Let's add it here up. Which will be aligned items flex start. Something's off. So we want them to be on top there. Oh. Flex align start. Okay, UL. So this should take up the space they need. So not just the divs, we also want flex UL. All right, good. And one more thing. So they are centered, which is not what I want. Let's see. Flex align start center. Okay, so align item center, we have it there. Good. So we want to force that, so we put it cascade just underneath the flex, and now they up there. Awesome. Okay, this has phone and this has email. Okay, nah, that's good enough. So now we have that. The last thing to do is to do the responsiveness. Hey Ivan, welcome back. Okay, I see I messed those up because I don't have a color now here. Where's the color? This one. Okay, so that should be fixed now. And let's make it responsive. How we did it in the other project, we had some classes on On the footer also UL, okay. Padding, width, alright. The flex, we could use this on the mobile responsive part. But let's check if we need all of them. So the body should all be centered. Probably, okay. Nav flex direction row. Okay, good. That looks nice. Alright, so the footer is fixed. We don't need this. Now the box reverse mobile, we don't need it. Display flex column, that's good. It will put everything on top of each other. Header image, we don't need this. And nav flex direction row, I don't think we need this. Alright, now what we need. These images should have a bit of margin top. Let's see, how do we find those? Can't really, because we only style the general images, which is not good. I guess we could do a trick, which I don't really like, but it's fast here. If we have an image in a flex, it should have a margin top 20 pixels. 30 pixels. Alright. Now, also this image is not right on mobile, although where is it? This one. So we have cover, background set cover. We could say background position center. Yeah, and it will center it, or we could just on the mobile have the background curve mobile. Alright, which is better. Needs a bit more height apparently. 80 pixels. Okay. Now we fix the images, we fix that. This box should be centered or should go full width. I remember we did with 80%. So let's go in the mobile section and do width 100%. Okay, that fixes that. Oops, here is something interesting. And we need to fix this form. See what happened with our custom form mesh here. So can be column. Input flex 1, okay. The button should be with 100%. Like that. But something is not right. Let's see. So this section flex div. Why is this div? Oh, I see something else. We have some margin which we don't need because we added them here. So this should be reversed on mobile. 0 and 0. But still, I don't like the fact that this is not 100%. I guess what we can do is to say all the divs should be width 100%. Alright, now they take up the full width. Good. Let's see this, why it's wrong here. What's happened? User info. Flex image. Okay, so this is inside a flex image, which is Not what we want here. Okay. Need to find another way to add margin top on these images. Maybe let's just add a class to them. Illustration. And where is the other one? Here. And on mobile we can say illustration, well, illustration margin top 30 pixels. So now we only add margin to those images. All right, and I want this to be centered. So user info should be a line item center, justify content center. Okay, now that goes in the center and everything should be fine. All right. Oh, no, the nav is not fine. So for the nav, I guess don't want to do a hamburger menu now. So I guess we could just remove the margin a bit, or yeah, we have margin, a lot of margin there. Margin left 10 pixels. Yeah, still not good. So what we could do instead is nav should be okay, so nav should be flex direction column. All right, okay, look at that, almost fixed. And instead of margin left, we can do margin 20 pixels. Okay, and let's remove, we have some padding there, I guess, or margin. Yeah, it was margin. Margin 20 pixels, 0, 10 pixels. All right. I guess that's good enough for mobile 4. All right. I'd say it's pretty neat. Not pixel perfect as a design, but it works. One thing I will do though is add a bit of more font size on this H2. Make it a little bigger. Font size 1.2 ems, 1.5, 2, too much, 1.8, file an error. Alright, so it's a bit bigger now. Okay, I guess that's it. Anything else we could fix? I see here we have a bit of margin here on the button, so then it pushes the center up. If we remove that, then it will should have center it. Oh well. Let's see, why is this not centered? So flex div. Flex has a line item center. Okay, so it centers it. Oh, this form input button. But if we remove the button on the bottom, okay, apparently that's the center. Oh yeah, I see. So because this header has some margin too, that's why it looks like it's not really centered. If we do margin 0 here, then it looks more centered. Margin top. Okay, let's add that just to make it a bit better. margin top 0. But maybe this will, let's see how it will look on mobile. Okay, I guess that's good. Now let's push this to our GitHub repository and add it to our project. And then we can take some questions if you have. So git add, git commit, Fylo landing, Fylo landing page. Okay, oops. And what I want in the script, I want to add the project here so it will appear on our website landing page. And I need the video. Copy a link. Oh, only want this. Go here. All right, now should be good. Added project to index. Let's push this. Let's go to our GitHub to see if it worked. If it pushed 1 minute ago. All right, let's see the live page, which we built a couple of live streams ago. And look at that, we have this project. If we click, we are here. All right, and let's see the link. Is it the right link? Okay, looks right. All right, so that's it. Let's actually submit it. The 7 days 7 websites website. For day 3, we want this link. Below landing page. Submit. And it should be there. Whoa, so many projects. Yes. So it's here. Awesome. Good. If you have questions, I know that I rushed a bit, but as I said, I in hurry, so I couldn't stay long on the sections. Hopefully that's okay. Basically, what I covered here, I already did 2 live streams ago, so it's nothing really new. But if you're new to this live stream and if you have questions, let me know and I will answer. I have like 10-15 minutes left if you need. Okay, how is the stream going? 1 to 10. I guess, well, functionality wise, it's going well. I'm not sure if I kind of rushed it a bit because I had to. So I'm not sure if people liked it. Sorry, people, I had to rush it. Let's see what we're going to build tomorrow. I will continue the front-end mentor challenges because they provide us designs. Should I do something else? Not sure. So this will be next. Okay. This has some interesting stuff. Is there a video for script.js setup? Yes. In the second, if you can find a playlist here in the description of this video, and there you'll find the second video. We created this. Oh, I close it. We created the script. Can you make mobile first design one day? I'm not that good at mobile first design, but I'll try. So basically this script page, this is a custom script I built just to have all the projects, because in this folder I'm just pasting all the projects which have the same structure. They have index.html. So I'm just putting the folder name, and then I'm going over the folder and I'm creating this this structure basically, which has a box, the image, the text, the link to the URL and the link to the YouTube, which I'm adding manually here. So nothing very, very fancy. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Sandamini. Hope I pronounce your name right. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much what does this script.js. It's something I just created just to make it faster. So it will appear on this page. Every time I add a project here, it will just appear on this page. How are you making 2 live streams at the same time? That's actually a very good idea. I'm 2 people. Let's see. Does it show up? I think that's ready. So basically that was a video I posted, but it was this one. It was a premiere, so it looked like it's live, but it's a pre-recorded video, and I had it posted at 6, and I delayed my live stream. So then this is why they overlapped. Let's see what CJ does. CJ, can I find it now? Coding Garden. Let's see what he does here. Maybe we should all go to his live stream and say you came from came from here. Let's put some love. I'll send you some message. Message. One second. Or let's see. Florin, pop, read. Okay, copy this and go to his live stream and post the and post that message. Let's spam his chat. Are you ready? This should be fun. Copy that text and just paste it here. And when you're ready, just send it and let's spam his chat. Okay, are you people ready? I don't want to be the only one who sends it. That would be awkward. No one is ready. Okay, so you're ready. Let's send it. Fucking power it. Okay. Send it as many times as you can. I think he's very busy. Okay. Thanks everyone for helping me with that. Okay. Thanks for CJ4. Yeah. Oh, he's learning React, which is nice. Pretty nice. This was fun. Let me send it one more time. Okay. Nice. Thank you all for helping me. You are amazing. We're building a very nice community here, which I'm very proud of. And I'll see you tomorrow with another live stream. Tomorrow, a bit later, around 7-8 p.m. my time. But follow on Twitter, join our Discord, and you'll see when I'm going live. Thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed this. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a really, really great day. Bye.